Hi everyone, love it or hate it, today I am making a holiday fruitcake. Yes, I am. Let me show you. This, I'm using a half cup each of orange peel, candy orange peels, tropical pineapple, some sweetened dried pineapple, some sweetened dried dates, half cup of green cherries cut in half cup of maraschino cherries cut in half, and later I'll be adding a half cup of raisins. Here I'm adding 2 of those cute bottles of bourbon whiskey, about 1.6 ounces each, that I'm using here, and 3/4 cups of orange juice, enough to cover my fruit mix. Now covering my bowl with 2 layers of plastic wrap, and I'm going to refrigerate it overnight. My dry mix, that's 1 2/3 cups of self-rising flour, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of cloves, a half teaspoon of allspice, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Then I'm sifting all together, and then I'm going to set my dry mix aside. Now here's my fruit. It's been out for 6 hours, so it's definitely at room temperature. And I'm just straining it to separate it from that delicious juice, y'all. About a half cup, that's not going to waste. And that's a half cup of, not almonds, y'all, but pecans, a half cup of coconut, and a half cup of walnuts. And those little dark spots you see in the bowl are my raisins that I added later. Now I'm adding a 1/3 cup of self-rising flour, which brings my total flour to 2 cups that I'm using for the recipe. My very own recipe, y'all. Now I am mixing together 1 stick of soft butter and 1 cup of sugar. It's still going to be on the crumbly side, y'all, but that's okay. Now I'm adding my 3 eggs, 1 at a time. Two, 3. I'm going to give it a good little mix right here, y'all. Picking up the speed before I add my next 2 ingredients, a tablespoon of molasses or a capful, then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I want to mix that in really, really well. Gonna give my fruit cake a little color. Mix, mix, mix. Now I'm adding my dry mix in 2 parts. That first part, I'm just gonna gently fold it in until all the flour disappears into the batter. Now I'm adding a 1/4 cup of sour cream, gonna mix that in really well. Really well. That's the rest of my flour mix, and on top of that flour, y'all, I'm adding my fruit in 3 parts. That lovely fruit mix, y'all. Coating it a little bit first with the flour, and now I'm just going to gently fold it in. That's the last of it. Beautiful. Gently folding it right on into the batter until it looks nice, thick and creamy like that. Here is going into my 9 by 5 inch baking pan that's lined with parchment paper, non-stick, and sprayed to the hilt, y'all, with some baking spray. Got the oven preheated to 325 degrees. And I'm just evening it out right now. Make sure it's nice and even all over before it goes into the oven, y'all. But even before it goes into the oven, yes, I am, dressing it up with some whole, not whole, but half pecan halves, y'all. Pecans, pecan, some of those green cherries. And you gotta have the red cherries, y'all. Wouldn't be Christmas without it. And after baking 1 hour for an hour and a half, it passes the toothpick test, y'all. And then that liquid that I drained, yes, I made a nice glaze with a tablespoon of butter and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I just let it cook down till I got the little consistency that I like. Right here, nice sticky candy look that you see here. Beautiful. Then I decide to go ahead and glaze the sides of it as well. And got that first cut, y'all. And I happen to like the end piece. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and take that first bite. And this here was the best fruitcake I ever had, y'all. Love it or hate it, this one was pretty good. Thanks for watching.